The cries of a thirsty child pierced the silence of the barren desert. Little Ismail, peace be upon him, unable to bear the torment of hunger and thirst, began rubbing his tiny heels against the scorching ground, his weak cries echoing through the valley. His mother, BiBi Hajrah, peace be upon her, looked at him with a heart full of pain, yet her faith remained firm. With all her provisions exhausted and no help in sight, Lady Hajrah, peace be upon her, cast a desperate glance at her son. Overcome by anxiety, she could no longer stay still. She ran towards the nearby hill of Safa, her eyes frantically scanning the horizon for any sign of life. She climbed to the top, hoping to catch sight of a traveler, a passing caravan, someone, anyone, but the valley remained lifeless. Determined, she descended and ran across the scorching sands, reaching the other hill, Marwa. Again she climbed, again she searched. Her heart pounded with exhaustion, yet she refused to give up. She descended once more, crossing the valley, her feet sinking into the hot earth as she ran back to Safa. Back and forth she ran 7 times. Each time she climbed, she searched, hoping for a miracle. Each time she descended, she rushed, fearing for her child. By the 7th time, exhaustion took its toll. She collapsed to the ground, her strength fading. Was this the end? Would she and her beloved son perish in this desolate land? Yet, not a single word of complaint escaped her lips. She didn't question her Lord. She didn't ask why. She didn't waver. She only trusted, and that trust would soon be rewarded. As she cast a final gaze upon her son, her exhausted body nearly giving in, a mysterious figure appeared, a young man standing nearby. The mother's instincts awoke once again. With whatever energy she had left, she rushed toward him. But before she could reach him, he disappeared. That figure was none other than Angel Jibril, peace be upon him, sent by Allah in human form. And in that very moment, he struck the ground near the child with his wing. And then, water gushed forth. A miraculous spring burst from the earth right where little Ismail, peace be upon him, had been rubbing his heels. Lady Hajrah, peace be upon her, overwhelmed with relief, rushed to the water. Quickly she gathered sand and stones around it, attempting to contain it. She filled her water skin, scooping hands full to quench her thirst, and then fed her child. The more she collected, the more the water kept flowing. As she worked, she repeatedly uttered, "Zam Zam, Zam Zam," which in her language meant stop, stop. And there, in the middle of the barren desert, the impossible had happened. The thirst had been quenched. The trial had ended. The water had come. A mother's unwavering faith had been answered. But was this just water? Or was it the beginning of something far greater? The answer lies in the next chapter of this incredible journey. Stay tuned.